Hey there everybody, Thet here and welcome back to Thet Plays, Oxygen Not Included. I apparently have the spores. I'm a walking fungal pod, affected by standing in a toxic area. Oh, that's not good. We have toxic areas apparently. And D-Right's a bit stressed out. Looks like it's mainly because his sleep got interrupted. He could use a nice nap. He's holding his breath. Yeah, the lack of air up here is not good. We shouldn't be having this much contaminated oxygen up here. Not sure how that's happening, but we need to fix it, man. And we have a lot of terrariums down here. We need more algae, for one. Yeah, the oxygen situation not looking as good as I wanted. So that's something to keep in mind. That we gotta fix, I should say. Let's get things moving here. Other than that, yeah, we have some areas that are actually considered a bit toxic. Like over here, contaminated oxygen, slightly toxic. Not good. How do we deal? Well, we need to filter it somehow. So, let's see. Air deodorizer reduces the threat of disease by filtering contaminated oxygen out of the air. Produces a steady supply of oxygen using piped-in water. That one I'm not sure we need, but the air deodorizer sounds like it might be very, very good for us. So, we need to make that. Sanitation Sciences research needs to get done then. And guess who's on it? None other than our Alexander Frost. And we're halfway through the intermediary research needed to get that done. So we're in a good position there. Apparently this bristle blossom is going to have a hard time growing for some reason. Which is too bad. So yeah, the fact that the carbon dioxide goes down is actually hurting us a bit right now. Because of the way this is working. Actually, you know what? We should replace these tiles with permeable ones. I didn't think of that immediately beforehand, but that would make a lot more sense. Yeah. Yeah, we want this to be permeable. So replace all of this with permeable tile. Prioritize. 6. Do it. I believe Sation should be able to work on that like relatively quickly. Let's see. Research Center. Well, that's the other one is idle. I have that idle on purpose. Insufficient resources for anything that needs algae pretty much right now. Okay, yeah. Replacing these with permeable tiles will be good because that means the carbon dioxide can get down and the oxygen can go up. And that's great. We also probably don't need these algae terrariums anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct these. Yeah, that'll give us some water back as well. It might give us the algae back too, which we can put down here. If I'm right on that. Okay. Again, priorities. We'll make it a 7 because I really want this algae to get done. So if you can dig, please dig us up some algae. I'm heading up there right now. You know, we should probably have another way up. Let's build a ladder, like, not like that at all. Oh, man. Well, wait. We only need to cancel this side. There we go. Yeah. We'll have a ladder heading up that way. We can also dig out the algae right here. Good. Okay, someone is stress vomiting. Apparently, D-Right became far too stressed. Now he's yarking up about it. New duplicants are available. Not right now. I'm not going to take another one. Insufficient oxygen, insufficient resources for the microbe musher. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, we're not going to choose another one right now, although having a good cook, a good digger would actually be really nice. Uncultured. It has no appreciation for the finer things. Refuses to do art, but also expects very little. Small bladder. Oh, you're tempting. You're very tempting. How are we on food? We have 9,000 calories. Can't do it. Can't do it. Ugh. What is this? Is this the vomit? Is it all just pooling down here? Contaminated water. Ugh! Mop it up. Mop it all up. That's disgusting. Oh, man. I would prioritize the mopping, but really the algae is kind of our high priority right now. Yeah, now that should help us on our oxygen quest. Which sounds like a fantastic video game. But anyway. Yeah, this is unbreathable still because it's all carbon dioxide. Which was not originally my intention, but I guess that's going to be okay for right this second. Mopping is getting done. Hot dang. Didn't I, like, reject all? Yeah, we need to just reject it right now. I'm sorry, I Can't talk, apparently. Sanitation Sciences is done. Okay, air deodorizer. Oh, it's citrus scented. It's, let's see, it requires a filtration medium, which I guess in this case is going to be sand? Yeah. Okay, good. I'm going to put it right here because that just makes the most sense to me off the top of my head. Let's get us... Ooh, we can build the manual airlocks too. Oh yeah, this gave us a lot of stuff. I thought this would need power, but apparently it doesn't. So that's good. Manual airlock. Do we want to put one somewhere? Maybe not right now, but soon we will. In fact, we might replace this with a manual one eventually. Contaminated water is a yucky substance, I'm sure. Mesh tile can be used as wall or floor tile to enclose rooms. Does not obstruct the flow of liquid or gas. Isn't that... Okay. Not exactly sure how that's supposed to work differently yet. Off the top of my head, but we can now get a shower and we get a lavatory. Greatly reduces stress and disease by more hygienically handling waste. So it has an intake and an output, so I assume water goes in, then not so good water goes out. So we could build a bathroom, basically. And it would make most sense to build it somewhere over here. In fact, yeah, although using the contaminated dirt like this is actually pretty nice. Maybe we won't go for that upgrade right away. Prevents disease by increasing hygiene would be the shower. Could be useful. Also probably produces contaminated water. Yeah, produces contaminated water. Cures dirty hands and griminess. And gives decor. Lavatory also produces contaminated water. That's good to know. But and it also takes down decor. Because, you know, with the toilet. Hand sanitizer. We don't have the resources for it. I don't even know what a bleach stone is. Copper ore. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Straight up. I don't know. We do need a tile here for this planter box, so we're just going to go ahead and get a... I guess a regular tile here. Yeah. We need to replace this. We need to replace this with a tile. So we'll do that eventually. Which means we'll need to dig elsewhere to get up. So I'm thinking dig like this. And that will work for now. Tile here so that that can grow properly. These meal woods are still growing, which is good. Harvest remaining 2. Okay. And then we'll need more seeds, I'm guessing. I'm not entirely sure. This area still needs to be dug out, though. That was my bad. I got rid of the items there, and I forgot to reprioritize. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Okay, with that research done, what do we do next? Percolation, temperature modulation. Fine dining is probably right out. Using sand to purify water would probably be a good idea. Produces oxygen using piped in water. Converts slime into algae. That seems like a good idea. Slime into algae. So we can enable this again and let it do its thing. Work pending. I assumed so. It just hasn't been switched on yet, I guess. Yeah, there. Now it's switched on. It's already queued up. We can do research. That's all well and good and fine and dandy. We can't dig down here yet. I need to move this so I can get that dirt. There's algae there too, but I don't need the algae right away. We have 4,000 kcals of food? Oh, it's not counting the field rations for some reason. Which I guess is, we have extra. Ooh, entombed? What happened here? How did this happen? What? I guess something just fell down on top of it. Top priority, please. Someone get that dug out right away. I'm on it. It's done. Okay, we can access that now. Yeah, this something over here probably just fell down. Anyway. There you go. We can get back to there once that is done. This will work for now, I suppose. I believe we can just... Yeah, they can jump from there, so that's good. They have that super one-tile jumping ability. Excellent job, Station. Building is done. Food shortage. Not enough food. Insufficient resources. For the microbe musher, Station is occasionally not having anything to do. D-Right is still stressed. Because of the breathing situation? Because I'm trying my best. These things just aren't generating enough oxygen. Up here, we're fine. Oh, I just realized I had some more stuff go down like that. Yeah, up here is like super breathable. In fact, we should probably just move a lot of our stuff up here. I'm almost feeling like dang. Okay. Skill increase. Hayes' learning is up. Cycle 13 report is done. Lost oxygen. Lost a lot of food. We've made no food? Oh, that's bad. Insufficient resources for meal lice. Because we don't have any, which I get. But we can harvest more. So harvest this. These are not ready for harvest yet. But that's okay. In fact, we should build more of them because I know we had more meal lice available. So that is under food. Planter boxes. Yeah, we'll build them all the way up here. Deconstruct this, and we'll build another one there. But yeah, that'll give us plenty of meal lice here. 1,500 calories each. Someone dig this out. Someone, because that's kind of dumb looking. Stress vomiting. D-Right became too stressed again. Like, dude. Stepped in contaminated. Because you vomiting, man. You're making your own contaminated water. Stop it. Sweep that up. Don't sweep up the water over here, though. Don't mop up water that's supposed to be there. Yeah, we have a lot of contaminated stuff over here. Although this thing is working its little butt off trying to filter out this water. Or air. Not water. But it's not... It can also emit clay? How the heck does that work? It's not filtrating. I don't know why it's not doing. Why is it not doing? Okay, we've made some lice loafs. Hot dang. Okay, more mealwood, please. Lots more mealwood. Food, planter box, up here. Yeah, apparently it's the oxygen that's causing the difference. So, up here we should be able to grow with no problem. In fact, let's go nuts. And we'll dig out this area here. Actually, we don't even need to set the dig order. We can just say, like that. There we go. We have a farm going up here. We have our waste area over here. We have lots of extra waste over here. We have research going on, which is great. We still have a food shortage, technically. Microbe musher is not... No research selected. Oh, because percolation, yeah. That's fine. We are draining more water, so we need to be able to go down here. So we'll just dig that, and I think we'll be able to walk down to the actual water itself then. So things are getting done. It's a little rough. Little rough right now, but we're getting things done. More meal loaf is being eaten by Frost. Stress, D-Right stress is still like way up there. Station's not doing too well either, but the rest of us, Frost, Teus, and I, we're doing fine. Okay, so I was thinking of putting a floor lamp right here. I'm starting to rethink that idea. We could do it, but I don't think we should right now. Look at that, breathable air. It's getting so much better now. Still pockets of bad air in places, but that's mostly, I think, the carbon dioxide. Down here, we expect it to be bad, because that's where the carbon dioxide kind of comes from. In fact, idea, gas permeable tile right here. And then we just dig over here to let the carbon dioxide kind of filter that way. This makes sense, right? In some universe. Cycle 14 report is ready. We are making food now. We have a positive food output going, but just barely. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Mealwood seeds on all of these, please. Yeah. Or at least as many as we technically can. Here we go. How many days do they take to grow? 5 cycles? Regrowth in 2.5. Well, the regrowth is great. The initial growth, a little low for my taste. Okay. We made too many, but that's okay. Harvest, please. Yeah, get that done. This thing, atmospheric pressure, is just not letting this thing grow. Not sure how we deal with that yet, but we will be able to eventually. I'm fairly confident in that. Power situation is fine. We're still, well, we're barely wasting power at this point. Skill increases, idle time, insufficient resources, stress vomiting again. D-Right, man. D-Right, you need to settle down. You need to take a break and figure out what the hell's stressing you out so much. Sweep up what you can. Do not sweep over here though. Hopefully you didn't throw up in our water basin. That would be pretty bad. But yeah, sweep up where you can. Okay. Things are moving now. We are generating more research for percolation. Frostka has that going on. Research is done. So now we have that finished. Percolation research complete. Biodistiller, electrolyzer, water purifier. Take a look. Biodistiller converts slime into algae. I don't think we have any slime right now. Let's see. Breathable gas. Oh, contaminated oxygen apparently can go into its own area. Let's see. We don't... yeah, it doesn't look like we have any slime. So that we don't care about that right now. Uses sand to purify contaminated water. We don't have a pool of it yet, but we can if we wanted. This is also contaminated oxygen. It's very toxic, so we probably would want to be very careful if we dig in here. Yeah, if we dig in here, we're going to want to have lots of filters set up already, and like ahead of time. And here we have our electrolyzer. Produces oxygen when using piped-in water. So, yeah, it takes water, though, to use. Puts out almost as much oxygen as it takes, so... I mean, yeah, and it also pumps out a little bit of hydrogen, because that just makes sense. And you could generate power using hydrogen, too, so I'm seeing some synergy going on there. Yeah, you research combustion to do that. Converts hydrogen to energy. Pressure management... Let's see, temperature modulation. Insulation is what that can lead to. I don't think we need insulated right now. A med bay can give us an apothecary. Cure most diseases by producing basic medicines. Rejuvenator greatly accelerates, their health regeneration. Mesh tile. Advanced filtration. Filters carbon dioxide and removes it from the air. Yeah, that could have its uses, but I don't think we want to remove it necessarily because our plants use it. Gas filter sieves one type of gas out from a mixed composition, sending it into a separate pipe. That could be useful. Liquid filter does the same thing with liquids. Shoot, I don't know. Let's go with combustion. We'll do that research for now. All right. So how are we looking? We still have a lot of dirt down here we can dig up. We have this area over here to be dug up for carbon dioxide, which right now our carbon dioxide is going to the bottom like the way we want it to. There's still some over here, and I'm not sure how to deal with that yet. We should be able to eventually, but I'm just not sure how to deal with it off the top of my head. Skill increase. Frost is like really good at learning. Still have a food shortage going on, but are we able to make food? Yes, the work is pending, so that means we should be able to make it. We have meal lice still, and we have a lot growing over here. Hopefully this will grow soon. Should I just go ahead and deconstruct this? Probably not. We'll be able to use it eventually, right? That's how I'm thinking. How did these ones get mealwood in them already? Oh, those must be the ones I put in earlier, and I just forgot about. I could dig over here. I don't think I want to, though, because I know this little creature is here, and he could tear us up. Maybe. Consume any minerals within reach that fit into its mouth. I don't know. I mean, we do get some stuff here if we go in. Temperature's high in there, apparently. It doesn't seem to be too bad. And there's some areas where the temperature gets high. But, nah, it looks fine. I don't know what we're complaining about there. Let's see, we have some stuff that needs to be dug out. We could get another duplicant, but again, until our food situation improves, I'm going to keep rejecting them. I know that it would be nice to have 1 million people, but it can't happen right now. Satiation stress is getting way up there. We need sanitation. That's going to get our stress down quite a bit. A shower would help. Because, yeah, I think One of the things that's stressing out D-Right a lot, dirty hands and grimy, seems to be like something he permanently has. Let's see. Duplicant, vomiter, yokel. I'm trying to figure out what he wants. Decor. Gain stress in rooms with lower decor than their expectations. So, yeah, that's stressing him out by quite a bit. Anything else that we can see that's stressing him out? Okay. Not really. Or at least if there is, I can't see what it is. Change per second right now is 0. That's good. Let's let him move around and we'll watch to see if we can see his stress move. I'm not seeing it go up from anything. So I'm trying to figure out what's stressing him. It sounded like someone was complaining. But I still don't see the stress going up. Oh, geez, that's sand again. Okay. We need more permeable tile. Luckily, we still have... Oh, this is made out of copper. I mean, we still have plenty of it. That's not a problem by itself. But yeah, we need to build all the way across there. D-Right. Your stress still has not changed. We are out of food again. That might be what's stressing them out. It honestly might just be the food situation. In which case, I can't say that I blame them too much, but... Come on, guys. Can we put piping through tile? Uses wall and stuff. Come on. I want to know about plumbing. Can we run through floor and wall tiles? Yes, okay. So, I'm starting to think now, should I... like, get our water pool moving here? I'm starting to think now, we take this guy out, and we kill him, we go up here, we get this water, filter it down into here, into this basin, and then we use it to get an actual lavatory. I'm starting to think that might be a good idea. And then we could, because the lavatory will put out contaminated water, then we just use our water purifier, use sand, turn that contaminated water into good water. And then put that back out here. I think that will work. I don't like how little space I have here to implement this plan, but I think it'll work. So lavatory takes up how much space? This much. So how do we do this? I think we're just going to need to make a completely different space for our bathroom. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. Is this area breathable over here? Partially. Not at all. Okay. Yeah. I could turn this into a bathroom, I suppose. Yeah. Like this space is already here is already practically has it going on. So yeah, we'll build a lavatory here. Research complete, by the way. Combustion's already done. That was fast. So now we can make a coal generator if we wanted to. Do we want to? Not right now. Mainly because even though we have coal, I don't know how much it takes. It takes 1,000 grams per second and puts out 600 power and carbon dioxide. Okay. Yeah, we're going to hold off on that. I don't want to produce more carbon dioxide. Right now, I'm just happy when we can produce enough oxygen for us. Stress is still pretty high. Station's stress is now above D-Right's. His stress actually went down. Food beyond reach? Why can't we reach food? That implies that we have food, but we just can't get to it. Where is our food? Edibles. I want to see our edibles. It says we have field rations. Where are they? I can't see our food rations. Oh, man. That's not good. That's very not good. Oh, boy. So... we need more food. We're gonna starve. Everyone's gonna starve. Oh, boy. Don't you love it? I don't. Well, I mean, we have dirt, right? We have dirt, we have water. So why aren't we just making, you know, cancel this. Make some mush bars. We shouldn't be running out of food like that. Okay. We gotta change this. Because the way this system was working, I think that's the only reason we were low on food. is that I've screwed up this entire time. Because we should have been turning this water and the dirt into food. And that should not have been a problem. Lavatory is done. So we need a liquid intake and a liquid output. So, plumbing, liquid pump, must be submerged in liquid to function. That makes sense. And it requires power. That also technically makes sense. So, we would want it down here. I assume that's the output there, and it inputs through the little tube at the bottom. So I'm thinking if we put it here, right? Yeah, we put it here. It will need power, but it will also need piping. So piping goes here. And then we run it just like this, right? There's our input. And then we have to have an output, which will go... We would want a separate basin for our contaminated water. So I'm thinking we dig down here. Yeah, eventually it'll be like this. We're gonna have a ladder going down, of course. There we go. And let's prioritize this stuff just to have the area going down so I can... It'll help me conceptualize it. That's kind of why I want to have that there. But then we'll have an output going down that way. And hopefully we can do that without confusing the two. Well, we have the pipe bridge. Yeah. To run one section over top of another without screwing it up. We need obsidian for pipes? Oh, no, that's what we decided to make it out of. We don't need it, though. We should have made it out of sandstone. That was my bad. Okay, okay. Wait. Deconstruct. Deconstruct all pipes. Deconstruct and cancel all pipes. Yeah. Okay, that has to be rethought. Okay. We want sandstone pipes because it's cheaper. And now, damn it, I'm a cheap guy sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean especially right now. Oh, come on now. There we go. Okay, that'll do that. Nope, I didn't connect that. My bad. Starvation. Okay. D-Right is starving. We can make food, though, right? We're making meal loaf? No, someone needs to make this food. Okay. Priority 7 on food generation, please. Someone make food so that D-Right can eat it. Hayes is making food. And he ate it. Hayes, you dinkus! Please, at least his health isn't going down. But he's running low on energy here. We have more food to harvest as well. Harvest these. The ones up there are not ready for harvest yet. But this is good. This is good. I'm liking how this is looking so far. Yeah. We'll get the piping going here. And we're going to run the other pipe down here to the left. And then here, we're going to put a tile here. And we'll have to have tiling going down too. But, or actually, we'll just run like this. Like that. And then we'll be able to go down, right? Or is... Okay, that's how the bridge would work. Yeah, we don't need it like that. We just run it downwards and that'll work just the same. And then we just have a vent coming out over here. Okay, yeah, I'm liking it so far. We're gonna have a place to poo next time on Thet Plays. Oxygen not included, but if you are enjoying this series, make sure to let me know by going ahead and leaving a like and all that good stuff. You know how to do it by this time. Thank you, everybody, for watching this episode of Oxygen Not Included. I am Thet, and I will see you in the next episode.